Good. Okay, so now let's actually let's focus on musicality now. So did we talked last week a little bit about target notes, but let's just review that a little bit since you probably didn't spend much time this week thinking about that. So where's the target note in that phrase?
Right here.
Yeah. Okay. So we're starting this here and we're shaping this phrase to get to this target note. Okay, then the next phrase. Yes. Okay, so think about that as we play. So think about our target, one with our target notes, but using our target notes to determine what we're going to do to get from here to there. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, try to imagine that you playing this piano is like controlling a puppet. So you're like a puppeteer. And every hand that you make is making this puppet do some sort of movement with a minuet. So any kind of over-exaggeration that you do could cause, like an ungraceful movement. So you want to make this puppet the most graceful puppet that has ever been. And the way you can tell is instead of watching the puppet, you listen to it through the piano. So if I do this. Okay, I was pretty happy with that. The only part that I was not happy with was this note. This note did not come out the way I wanted it to. So. That felt better. Okay, so part of what's happening here is you're getting a very sophisticated idea in your head, or at least you want to have this very sophisticated idea in your head of what you want this to sound like. So that's one part, and probably the most important part. Then the next part is making your hand do that, accomplish that. So let's try that again from there. Okay, how did you feel about that?
I think probably could have separated. I think just working on.
Okay, you don't have to describe it. So basically, you want to do it again. Yeah. Try doing this. Play it and see, and close your eyes and listen to it. What'd you think of that?
I like that.
I like that too. That was good. Yeah, let's go on. Okay, not too fast.
Yeah, that.
Good.
Oops.
Okay, don't forget there's a little crescendo in there. Okay, what did you think about that?
I like. I'm not sure if I should, but I do like having it so it crescendos, but then I bring it like a little diminuendo here.
Perfect. Yeah.
But I'm not sure if.
Now, there's one thing that I noticed here that I was a little that I thought was not great, which was the weight on the second D, I think it was, and and we're in nitpicky zone right now. So, but that's the kind of thing that if you're really tied into it, and you have this otherwise flawless sort of movement, performance, whatever you want to think, however you want to think about it, and then something pops out, then it kind of strikes your notice a little bit. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and try this again.
It's still a little.
I like that better. It could be a bit louder, but I like that better.
Oops. Nope, didn't crescendo.
Good. Yeah, nicely done. Okay, let's try the left hand now. And try to imagine the right hand. Da. Yeah,
kind of.
that's when we're at this level of playing, this is a challenge, playing repeated notes.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do with those repeated notes?
Probably you have to crescendo, even though.
But what about here?
I'm not sure how well it fit. If this is, like has a diminuendo through here, I guess it should come down just a little bit. But then this one's the same as the one before.
Yeah. Okay. So the only way to do that is either by playing or by imagining. Try to experiment. I think. I think it's hard to, unless you really know your minuets and you really know your Mozart, it's really hard to know exactly what you want to do with this. So try from here again. Yeah, that's okay. And so then the other part of that is, well, how is this going to fit together with this? And we'll see that in a second. So let's start here. Okay, good. Now let's try this last measure and see if we can get this sort of dying away effect that we have with the diminuendo. Tough. Okay, good. Now we're just sort of ending and focusing on the first 8 measures. That's okay. So now let's try it hands together. So now you have this sort of back and forth going, and you really get to figure out how it's really going to be.